Travis Kelce brought the whole crew along on his trip to Singapore to see girlfriend Taylor Swift bring the house down at the National Stadium, and, sure enough, he's turning them into certified Swifties one by one. Along for the ride, literally and figuratively, was Kelce's manager, Andre Eanes, the president and chief business officer of AA Management Group. He arrived in the South Asian locale on March 7. Alongside Kelce and his other friends, Harry Clark and Ross Travis, tweeting out, "Singapore what's poppin'?" The group went on to watch Swift's record-breaking concert from a private suite the next night, while Kelce returned for a second go in a row on March 9. Following the boys' night out, Eanes took to Twitter with a video clip from the 1989 era of the show, showing the LED wristbands flashing on the crowd's wrists in sync with Swift's hit single Style. "I'm 100% a Swiftie now, what an amazing performance. #Eras Tour 2024, he wrote alongside the video. The performance also officially turned Ross into a Swiftie, with the tight ends BFF uploading a post-concert photo in praise of the touring artist. "I understand now," he wrote. "That was amazing. Exploding head. Ross was also caught grooving with Swift's boyfriend during the concert, when a TikToker turned their camera on the pair in the middle of blank space. The NFL star was just vibing as his self-proclaimed favorite song went on, but Ross was spotted doing interpretive dance moves, as he raised his hands before slowly waving them down to the lyric, "Or it's gonna go down in flames." Kelce had his own starring moments, too, of course, especially when Swift swapped out the lyrics to Karma once again to celebrate her guy on the Chiefs. Upon hearing the updated words, Kelce did a little dance-off to the side of the stage, almost as if he'd just scored a touchdown. The couple were also caught reuniting backstage, with one fan noting that Swift was so excited to see him it looked like she was trying to tackle him. "We think Swifties would tackle him in excitement too after how supportive he's been to their favorite musician." While Swifties and fans of celebrity couple Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are loving seeing the two's sweet moments in Australia and Singapore lately, as the songstress is currently on tour. Kelce's family is reportedly just as enthralled with Swift. A source close to the couple told Us Weekly, both of their families love them as a couple and Taylor has become even more close with Travis' mom, Donna. Taylor has really been integrated into the family. Going even further, they said of the Kelces, they have fully embraced her. "It's a whole new world and chapter for her." Before claiming that Swift has particularly enjoyed meeting and spending time with Kylie, who is the wife of Kelce's older brother Jason. Swift has also spent a lot of time getting to know Kelce's father, Ed, with the two seen together throughout Kelce's football season as the singer attended many games. Kelce and Swift first met soon after the former called her out last summer on his podcast, New Heights, which he hosts with Jason, noting that he tried to give Swift his number on a friendship bracelet at her Eras Tour concert but failed. Luckily, Swift heard about Kelce's interest, and soon enough, they were hanging out together. The couple finally went public with their romance in late September, when Swift showed up to her first football game to support her beau. She continued to cheer Kelce on throughout the NFL playoffs and Super Bowl, and now that it's the off-season, the two have switched places. Kelce flew to Australia and then Singapore to accompany his girlfriend to her Eras Tour shows, connecting with fans through friendship bracelets and visibly having a great time. After Singapore, Swift will have a long break from touring, during which her new album, The Tortured Poets Department, comes out on April 19. When Taylor Swift came into town last year for her Eras Tour, Cincinnati turned into Swiftinati. Swift has been jetting around the globe for international stops on the tour. But is there a chance she'll be back in the Queen City soon? To boil it down, it's very possible. Swift's beau and Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce will be back with his brother Jason at their alma mater, the University of Cincinnati, in April. The two brothers are hosting a live show of their New Heights podcast at Nippert Stadium on Thursday, April 11th. During their relationship, Swift and Kelce have publicly supported each other. Lately, Kelce has been spotted at various Eras Tour shows in Singapore and Australia. Swift was also seen multiple times at Kelce's games last season, including Super Bowl 57 where the Chiefs won. In fact, her impact was largely felt by the NFL. According to Morning Consult, nearly two-thirds of Gen Z or millennial women now have a favorable view of the NFL, the highest figure ever. Swift recently wrapped up her leg of Singapore shows on March 9th. The singer doesn't have any other tour dates scheduled until she plays in Paris on Thursday, May 9th, according to her website. Outside of touring, the multi-platinum singer is also awaiting the release of her 11th studio album, The Tortured Poets Department, which is set to drop on Friday, April 19th. Hypothetically, with 0 tour dates and the album release still over a week out, it's plausible the Lavender Haze singer could be in the Queen City on April 11th. Both Travis and Jason Kelce have mentioned Swift on New Heights, with the podcast gaining a whole new slew of fans due to Swift and Kelce's relationship. There's even Reddit threads dedicated to guess if or when the pop star will be a guest on the show. So, we can't sit here and 100% say that Swift will don some Bearcats gear and be in Nippert Stadium, but it does look like her schedule is free. Taylor Swift has been everywhere this year, from the Super Bowl to Australia, so who's to say she won't make an appearance at the 2024 Oscars? On March 9th, the singer wrapped up the Singapore leg of her historic Eras Tour. The flight time from Singapore to Los Angeles is a little over 15 hours, so depending on timing of her departure, she could technically make it to the 96th Academy Awards. Will Taylor Swift be at the Oscars? The singer hasn't been spotted on the red carpet yet and hasn't indicated she would be attending the award show. In February, the 34-year-old made history at the Grammy Awards where she became the first artist to win Album of the Year 4 times. She also took home her 13th Grammy that night. And as fans know, 13 is her lucky number. In total, she now has 14 wins and 52 nominations. While Swift's boyfriend, Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, wasn't at the Grammys with her. As he was preparing for the 2024 Super Bowl, which the Chiefs won, he did fly to Singapore to support the Karma singer during her last 2 shows. Fans spotted Kelce adorably singing along to Swift songs and embracing her after one of her shows. On X, Swifties shared photos and video of the couple visiting a mall and enjoying time together at a local restaurant. In February, Kelce also flew to Sydney to be with Swift for the Australia leg of her Eras Tour. The two enjoyed a day out at the Sydney Zoo, and Swift changed the lyrics in Karma to Karma is the guy on the Chiefs / coming straight home to me in honor of Kelce's attendance. He also previously attended another international Eras Tour show in Buenos Aires. When will Taylor Swift's Eras Tour resume? After closing out her time in Singapore, Swift won't pick her Eras Tour back up again until May, when she will fly to Paris to perform 4 shows beginning May 9th. Swift took time March 10th to thank her fans for their support in Singapore. We got to play 6 shows in Singapore for the most wonderful crowds. Just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone who traveled and put so much effort into being at our shows, she wrote on her Instagram page. What an unforgettable way to end this leg of the tour. See you in May when we get back to the Eras Tour. In the meantime, I've got an album to release. White Heart Writing Hand, she added. That album, The Tortured Poets Department, will drop April 19th. Swift has already shared 4 bonus tracks from the album and released the track list. As for what or whom TTPD will be about, fans already have many theories.